The missing adulteress. The passage involving Jesus and the adulterous woman, found in the Gospel of John, chapters 7 and 8, also known as the pericope adulterae, is one of the New Testament's most famous stories. Recorded only in the Gospel of John, during one of Jesus' travels, he is confronted in a town by a group of Jewish priests who dragged a woman accused of committing adultery before him. These priests demanded to know if Jesus agreed with the punishment for such a crime, as commanded by Moses, stoning the young woman to death. It was a clever trap. If he agreed, he would make a fool of his own teachings of love and mercy. If he disagreed, he would be violating the Jewish law and contradicting one of God's own prophets. We are told that Jesus calmly and collectively responds to the priests by writing something unknown in the dirt and proclaiming the now famous phrase, "He that is without sin among you, let him cast the first stone at her." The priests and the crowd, upon hearing this, quietly leave, seemingly recognizing they are equally as sinful. Jesus and the accused woman are left alone. The Nazarene tells her, "I do not condemn you. Go and sin no more." To many, this is one of Jesus' most memorable teachings, and it's a dang good passage and message about mercy and forgiveness. It is even depicted in Mel Gibson's The Passion of the Christ as a flashback, though the film adds the detail of the unnamed woman being Mary Magdalene, one of Jesus' closest followers, a detail that is not contained in the verses. As beloved as this passage may be, it is almost definitely an addition to the Gospel of John, and not original part of the text. First of all, the story is completely absent in all of our oldest copies of the Gospel of John. It is not found in Papyrus 66 or Papyrus 75, written around 200 AD. Nor is it found in either the Codex Sinaiticus or Codex Vaticanus, written in around the 300s AD. All of these copies of John skip over the account, seemingly flowing directly from the verses prior into the ones that occur after in our modern Bibles. The earliest manuscript that actually contains the story is in the Codex Bezae, which was written in 400s to 500s AD. Other details about the story seem to lend credence to it being an edit. As several biblical scholars have noted, it is stylistically distinct from the writing that can be found both before and after it in the text. It uses a large number of words and phrases that are otherwise alien to the rest of the Gospel, again suggesting it was written by a different hand. All the evidence points to this passage being an addition to the original Gospel of John, and very few biblical scholars these days will argue in favor of the passage being authentic. In truth, it appears like it was inserted into the Gospel by a scribe or group of scribes centuries after it was written.